Imkaan's next waterfront entry into Makers District will be with Artery. So we'll quickly run through the development itself, its positioning within Makers District, and how it sits within the broader Reem Island market. So Artery will be a 25-story waterfront development facing the sea and Saadiyat Marina District, with views towards the upcoming Dar Al Funun Art Center, as well as the Louvre Abu Dhabi and Guggenheim, which will be in the distance. This water parcel itself is also going to be exceptionally wide. It will stretch almost 1.5 kilometers, which will mean that the apartments will enjoy very open, unobstructed water views throughout. Now moving on to the wider Makers District and what it brings to this Artery development. Here we're looking at a 1 kilometer climate-controlled waterfront boulevard, which will be offering you around 100 boutiques, retail outlets, and different lifestyle concepts. You will also have artisan cafes, gourmet restaurants, and a range of fine dining experiences available within this boulevard. And this is something that I believe really amplifies the lifestyle offering that Artery and Makers District on a whole is able to provide. Because beyond your standard apartment amenities, residents will have direct access to cafes, co-working spaces, a wide range of dining options, and of course a climate-controlled walking and cycling track for your evening strolls and to unwind along the waterfront promenade. So these are exactly the sort of facilities that will be appealing to end users who will be choosing Artery or who will be choosing Makers District in the future. Because along with these facilities, the residents will also have access to their own private beach, which will be in the walking distance. And that's obviously something that's very unique within the Reem Island district itself. So overall, Makers District is able to provide sort of a very differentiated sort of offering when compared to much of the other developments that are available in Reem, because it's essentially functioning as its own self-contained mini master plan with the boulevard, the facilities, and of course the beach. Now if we move on to the apartments itself, we're looking at a mix of studios to 3-bedroom apartments. The studios and 1-bedrooms will be positioned both at the front and at the back of the building, with a few 1-beds also available along the side, so we'll have partial sea views. The 2-bedrooms will all have sea views. One will be offered as a middle configuration over here, and the other one will be a corner layout, again with sea views. Then the 3 bedrooms will occupy the corners of this side of the building, which will be overlooking the Saadiyat Marina District, as well as the cultural district in the distance. We'll also see a differentiated product offering in the form of 1-bed lofts and 2-bed duplexes, which will be distributed throughout the building. I think these are something I'll personally be paying close attention to, especially the water-facing duplexes, because they sit within a very differentiated category of a product. You don't have much of a supply available within this particular segment. Now onto the sizing, we're looking at above average unit sizing throughout, with prices expected to average around 1900 dirhams per square foot, which I believe represents sort of a strong entry point for waterfront property in particular. Then onto the amenity side of things, we will have an infinity pool overlooking the sea, a fully equipped fitness center, gaming rooms, indoor entertainment hub, and of course a residence lounge. Okay, now on to an important bit, which is the demand and supply within the entirety of Reem, and this will help us understand how Artery is positioned within the entire sort of Reem market. Now when we look at the expected supply entering the Reem market over the next 5 years, we have roughly 8,121 units expected to enter the market, whereas the current demand is estimated to be roughly 3 times the pace of our current supply, which is obviously going to put a lot of upward pressure on the pricing and the rental and resale values. What it also does is that it places the limited inventory from the well-regulated developers that are offering strong and differentiated products in a much stronger sort of position when it comes to your resale performance or your rental demand or even the long-term appreciation that it can experience. And I think within this category, your waterfront products with a developer like Imkaan in a master plan like Makers District would fit in really well. Now we can even take this a step further when we look at where this demand is actually coming in from, because it makes the fundamentals of this investment a little bit stronger. See, much of Reem Island, the recent performance we've seen has been driven by sort of exceptional growth of ADGM over the past few years. We have had the district to grow over almost 40,000 professionals, with the workforce growth exceeding almost 50% year on year. Of course, we've had many of the world's leading funds, asset managers, family offices all establishing their operations within ADGM. Along with that, you also have seen commitment from global institutional capital, which is of course one of our strongest indicators of where both ADGM is going and as well as where the Reem market is heading in the years to come. Because when you have the demand which is being backed by such strong fundamentals, and that's being combined with a very sort of a supply crunch that we're seeing. It's sort of a very ideal environment for the residential market to grow within the coming years, within this district of Reem Island at least. And that's where I think Makers District and Artery will become one of those differentiated products within the Reem Island market. And they're pretty much well positioned to benefit from this strong demand and fundamentals we're seeing through ADGM. Now for Artery in particular, anyone interested in the opportunity, anyone wanting to explore it further, you can feel free to get in touch. The launch for this particular development is expected on 23rd of July. So it would be ideal if we connect beforehand, sort of discuss the positioning, whether it's a good fit for your portfolio, and then we can take it forward